It's time to duel!
Konami makes it such a hassle to have friendly duels. But playing in rooms is much better than ranked, huh, Yugi?
I agree. I'm so sick of drawing machines and Eldritch the Pyrite Lord. Not that they have what it takes to beat the king of games, but they're obnoxious. But here I can show you the true power of waifu decks. I set one card and activate Awakening of the Possessed. If a spellcaster monster with 1850 original attack points is normal or special summoned to my field, I can draw one card. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. I normal summon Familiar Possessed Area, and she gains 300 attack points from my spell. The card I drew is Spirit Charmers, and I activate it to discard one card, and take 2 Charmer or Familiar Possessed cards from my deck, then add one of them to my hand, and set the other. With that I end my turn. Your move, my friend.
Well, Yugi, if you're gonna show me the power of waifus, I'm gonna show you the power of Lamau. Draw! I activate a cell recombination device. I target one face-up monster on the field and send one alien monster from my deck to the graveyard. And then place A counters on that monster depending on the level of the said monster.
And I chain Unpossessed. If a monster I control is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from my deck with a different attribute than the one destroyed.
I send Alien Overlord to my graveyard, which means Familiar Possessed Area gains 6A counters. And then I play Code A Ancient Ruins. Each time a face-up alien monster is destroyed, this card gains 1A counter. And once per turn, I can remove 2A counters from anywhere on the field to special summon one alien monster from my graveyard. I remove 2 counters from your monster to special summon Alien Overlord from my graveyard to my field. And I use this effect to place 1A counter on each face-up monster you control. Then I normal summon Alien Warrior in attack position and activate the effect of Alien Dog from my hand to special summon itself. And when I do, your monster gets another 2A counters. And I use all 3 of my monsters as material for a Link summon. Link 3! Cosmic Slicer Zero! If this card is Link summoned, I can add one card that has an effect that places A counters from my deck to my hand. And your monsters with A counters are changed to defense position. And now I activate another copy of Code A, Ancient Ruins. I remove 2 counters from your monster to special summon one alien monster from my grave. Alien Overlord comes back and puts another counter on your waifu. Then I use Zero Roll's effect to remove 2 counters from it and normal summon one reptile monster. When Alien Ammonite is normal summoned, I can special summon one level 4 lore alien monster from my graveyard. It is destroyed during the end phase, of course. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna use my level 1 Ammonite and level 4 Warrior for a level 5 Synchro Summon, Cosmic Fortress Golga. Once per turn, I can return any number of face-up spell or trap cards to their owners' heads, and distribute the same amount of new A counters among monsters on the field. Now Coda Ancient Ruins comes back to the field so I can remove 2A counters and special summon from my graveyard. Twice! Alien Dog and Alien Ammonite return to my field.
Whoa, so this is what it feels like when Kaiba has to wait for me to finish my turn.
Pretty much. Now watch as I Synchro Summon again. Level 4, Armorium. Once per turn, I can equip this card to my Cosmic Fortress to make it gain 1000 attack. And now I play Big Bang Shot to give another 400 attack points to my Synchro Monster and make it inflict piercing damage. Then I use Golga's second effect to remove 2A counters from anywhere on the field and destroy one card you control. Your face-down card is gone.
Not if I activate it first. I chain Possessed Partnerships. It allows me to special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from my hand or graveyard, and if I control monsters with 2 or more different attributes, I can destroy one face-up card on the field. Jodo Ochi-kun, you spent so many resources summoning that 4K beats stick with piercing damage, but you gave it no protection at all.
Lesson learned. But you have nothing else to protect you from my monsters. Alien Overlord attacks line A, and you take 1700 points of damage. And Cosmic Slices Zero attacks your other Charmer. No damage since it's in defense position, but you won't be so lucky next turn. Your field is clean.
Not for long. Draw! I set one card and play Awakening of the Possessed once again. I hope your short-term memory isn't as bad as Kaiba's. But just to remind you, it lets me draw one card when I summon a spellcaster with 1850 original attack points. Then I activate Spirit Charmers. I discard one card, and from my deck I add one Charmer or Possessed card to my hand and set another on my field. Now I normal summon Familiar Possessed Langa and draw one from Awakening of the Possessed. Good heavens, would you look at this? It's Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm wiping off your entire back row. Now, my monster isn't strong enough to do anything else, so I end my turn.
Looks like I'm finally gonna beat the King of Games. I set one card and activate Alien Overlord to place one added counter on each monster you control. And during damage calculation, they lose 300 points. For each of them.
I leave a single level 4 monster on the field, and you say you got me beat. Who do you think I am? Think before you speak, punk ass.
Wow! You okay there, buddy?
Sorry. Force of habit. I've dueled Kaiba too many times instead of you. Did you know you and I only had the whopping quantity of 5 duels in 224 episodes of our anime, and one of them wasn't even shown? It's bullshit.
Just continue your move, Yugi.
Fine. I activate my trap card Unpossessed. If a monster I control is destroyed, I can special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from my deck with a different attribute. And to that I chain Possessed Partnerships. I bring back Familiar Possessed Urea from my graveyard, and since I control 2 different attributes, I can destroy your Cosmic Slicer. Also, I draw one from Awakening of the Possessed. As you can see, you have not beaten me yet. Now I have 2 monsters more powerful than your remaining alien.
Yeah, well, I banish a cell recombination device from my graveyard to add one alien monster from my deck to my hand. I normal summon a Alien Sidekick. When this card is normal summoned, it is changed to defense position, but monsters with A counters cannot declare an attack. With this, I end my turn.
Emotionally, Jono Ochi-kun. My turn. When I control a spellcaster monster, I can special summon Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness, and I use 2 of my monsters as my—
What? What the hell did you just say?
That's what the card is called.
The Japanese name is simply Demon Eater.
I didn't make the name. Take it up with Konami. I'm the king of games, not the king of names.
Kevin Tour is a menace to this game. I hate the American division of Konami.
Everyone does. At least we're not Magic the Pandering. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll continue my turn. I use 2 of my monsters as materials for a Link summon. Link 2, Lina the Lake Charmer, Lustros. Then I draw another card from Awakening and play another copy of it. Of course, the draw effect cannot be stacked, but the attack gain can be. With 2 of these cards, my monsters gain 600 attack for each different attribute I control. Then I activate the effect of Lustrous to target one light monster in your graveyard and special summon it to a zone this card points to. Your Cosmic Fortress is now mine. Now I normal summon Familiar Possessed Hita in attack position. And from my deck, I special summon Awakening of the Possessed Greater Inari Fire by tributing one spellcaster monster and one level 4 or lower fire monster from my field. When summoned this way, you take damage equal to the original attack of one monster you control. And I choose Alien Overlord. Then I use the effect of your Cosmic Fortress to return my trap and one of my spells to my hand and place A counters on your monsters. And then his second effect activates. I can remove 2 A counters from the field to destroy your alien Sidekick. Now my monsters are free to attack. I activate Awakening of the Possessed once again and set 1 card and proceed to my battle phase. Cosmic Fortress attacks Alien Overlord.
I activate my trap card, Alien Brain. If a reptile monster I control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can take control of the attacking monster. Come back to Papa.
Well, I can still destroy it. Since it returned to your field, you no longer get the extra attack from Awakening. Lina the Lake Charmer Lustros attacks Cosmic Fortress. And now, Greater Inari Fire attacks you directly. You managed to survive this turn. Make your last draw count.
And make it count I will. These years of dueling have taught me one thing, and it's to believe in the heart of the cards, believe in plot armor, and believe in bullshit anime miracles. Here goes nothing. I draw for turn. Looks like the writers made me pull one of your moves, Yugi. I activate Swords of Revealing Light so you can't attack me for 3 turns.
That is a very nice background soundtrack, but that won't save you. I guess I'll activate Unpossessed for the hell of it. My turn. Jono Ochi-kun, you really didn't think this through. With Lustras, I can steal your cosmic fortress from your graveyard again. Turns out this effect was a once per turn instead of once when summoned. I swear I didn't rewrite the card's effect in the middle of a duel this time.
What do you mean this time?
I must be going insane. I can hear voices in my head, and it's not Yugi this time.
That was just Kaiba calling you a cheat.
Stupid voices! Anyways, now I use Golgar's effect to return your Swords of Revealing Light to your hand.
What? How dare you? I worked hard for that destiny draw.
Your field is clean now. Lustras can attack for game. Your last move was impressive. I'll give you that. But what you experienced right there was a mere act of luck in your favor. You need a Millennium item to actually pull that off.
At least you had the decency not to attack me with my own monster.
That would be humiliating. I would only do that to Kaiba.